Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming out. Today I woke up thinking it was Friday. Thought, thank God it's Friday. Looked at my calendar and was like, oh, it's Tuesday, but at least it's Friday somewhere. So that's how I am doing right now. Man, oh man. Oh, I also forgot to do Spotlight on Me. There we go. Guys, we're going to start with some topical jokes. Today is Cinco de Mayo, the one day where we're legally allowed to hurt people who make terrible Corona jokes. You guys don't have to laugh. It's not that funny. My computer is not being my friend right now. It's reported that Wendy's took burgers off their menu today because of a beef shortage. Lucky for McDonald's, faux meat is still in high supply. Yeah, got some laughs. An Oregon strip club is offering drive-through lap dances. For $10 extra, you could get a happy ending meal. Just don't try the special sauce. I was going to make a joke about supersizing, but we're going to keep that one in my pocket. A barrel with 90 pounds of weed washed ashore in Florida this week. There was a message in the bottle, but the guy who found it smoked it. All right. An 8-year-old girl went viral this week with a song she wrote called I Wonder What's Inside Your Butthole, which coincidentally is the same song my proctologist sings to me. It's reported that Tom Cruise is working with NASA to film a movie in outer space. Who says this mission is impossible? Oh Lord, that was my jokes for tonight, and we went very light. Our first performer is somewhere in Coffee Can Alley. It is Natty Bumpercar.
Yeah, hello there. Who's it?
Who are you?
Maximilian. Maximilian the meatball. Who is this?
I'm Ronnie. Nice to meet you, Maximilian.
Is this an internet order? Hold on. Hey, we got an internet order over here. Hey, what do you want to order? We sell meatballs here.
You sell meatballs. Have you been wearing masks and gloves, though?
Huh? Nah.
Have you been wearing masks and gloves?
Nah. My nonna says the masks and gloves are just for people who don't, care. And I'm one of those people, unfortunately. You want a meatball?
Are they good meatballs?
Well, I don't know. I heard your little story about Wendy's. We actually ain't got no meat, so it's a lot of sawdust, cardboard, and mama's sauce.
Okay. What's in your mama's sauce recipe?
It's a secret. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. That's right, Raul. I told him the joke. The one where I'd have to kill him. I will kill you.
One of your chefs or cooks in the kitchen right now?
He's my right-hand man. He's my sous chef.
So your right-hand man and your left-hand man? How are those hot cellars right now?
Yeah, I'm wiping my brow. That's
how
hot it is in here. Whoa!
You're not supposed to be touching your face, though.
but my eyes, they itch. Hold on.
Oh,
Let
no,
me just lick my
Maximilian.
hand.
Oh no, Maximilian, you're gonna get sick. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I gotta look good for the camera. All right, there we go.
You look amazing right now, though.
Do I look all right?
You look great.
I gotta tell you, you know what I am? 79 years young today. 79.
You're 79. Today's your birthday.
Today, happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you. You look amazing for 79.
Well, today I'm 80. I forgot. I lost count. Now I'm 80.
Oh, you're 80 today. Today you turned 80. That's a special day.
Well, it's one of the I'm double digits.
So how did you celebrate your birthday?
Well, Raul over there said he was going to make me a cake, but he did nothing. So
He did nothing. Nothing at all.
And Nana at home, she said, she wouldn't go out to the store. She said it's just too disgusting with all the roans everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Got that roans. So
the macaronis.
No, the roans. The roans.
Ah, okay, got you.
Yeah.
The thing we don't talk about, like we don't speak that name.
Zip. It's like Harry Potter's enemy over there.
Yeah. What's that guy's name again?
Eh?
Did you hear the Harry Potter audiobook that came out today?
No. What is it?
Oh, they had Daniel Radcliffe read the first chapter of a Harry Potter book.
Who's that?
He is Harry Potter.
Nope. Harry Potter's he's a Muggle. No, I mean he grew up with the Muggles, right?
Yeah.
And his best friend is Ron Weasley.
I'm Ron Weasley.
You do seem a bit Weasley. I was gonna put you in like a prairie dog, but yeah, I'd put you in definitely the Weasel family.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Are you a ginger?
Kind of. Some people think I am. Hey, in the comments, say if you think I'm a ginger or not.
Can I tell you about our new ginger meatballs? Oh,
Ooh.
the teriyaki, ginger, delicious scallions. Oh,
Maximilian,
mamma
I would
mia.
eat that.
Yeah, Maximilian's meatballs. Everybody put your order in. Takes us about 2 weeks to make your meal.
It takes 2 weeks. Are they that good?
I mean, I don't know, because usually by the time people get them, they've kind of forgotten they order them. They've given us bad Yelp reviews. I mean, all these 1 stars, and it says right there on the website, 2 weeks to deliver, all right? So relax.
Do you have any of those Yelp reviews in front of you?
Hold on a second. Hey, Stanley, get over here. Stanley's a social media guy. What's that one say? Oh, okay. I'm going to do it in the voice that I assume that this person wrote it in. Ready?
Uh-huh. I'm ready.
Maximilian's meatballs. I ordered them, and it took over 2 weeks. Huh. It came across cold and moldy and disgusting. That's what it said. 1 star. But then it said this. It said, would order again. What does that even mean? Why are you going to order it again if it's just 1 star? Oh,
it's so confusing.
I can't deal with these people. I got to tell you, Ronnie. Oh.
Yeah. I hate them for you.
No.
Before you go, do you want to, plug anything?
Yeah. I do.
Ooh, nice.
Can someone please come open the back door, just unlock it here at Maximilian's Meatballs? I've been sleeping here for 54 days, and I need to get out. Raul keeps looking at me like I'm a meatball, and I'm not.
Oh, my God. I feel very bad for you, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we talked, and I cannot wait to taste your meatball.
Ronnie?
Uh-huh.
Help me.
I'll help you, Maximilian.
Help me.
Bye, Maximilian. Thank you.
Bye.
You were great. Keep it going for Natty Bumper Car. Ow. Guys, our next performer is amazing. They hit it big on the internet this week. We have 8-year-old hit songwriter Jolie Dunn. Oh, I can't hear. Oh, no. Hold on. There we go.
Yay!
Jolie, how are you?
Great. It's so late. It's past my bedtime. Don't tell my mom. I'm awake.
Yeah, it is very late.
Don't tell my mom.
I won't tell your mom. It's 10:22 or 10:12. I can't read clocks. What's your bedtime?
I can't read clocks. My bedtime is 1100 p.m.
Oh man.
No, it's 8:30.
So you recently got famous, right?
I don't. Yeah,
What did you get famous for? Can you tell the audience?
I wrote a song.
Oh, you wrote a song. Can we hear it?
You really want to hear my song?
I would love to, more than anything.
Okay. What's inside your butthole? I really wanna know. What's inside your butthole? I don't really know. What's inside my butthole? I always wanna know. Is it astronauts? Is it aliens? All inside your butthole. What's inside your butthole? I always wanna know. What's inside your butthole? And that's the song.
That was amazing. You wrote that yourself?
Yeah, I'm a songwriter. I like songs with questions.
Have you written any other songs with questions since we've been in quarantine?
Yeah. I have a really important question. Do you know where dinosaurs go poopy?
I don't know where dinosaurs go poopy. Do you?
That's why I wrote a song. Nobody knows where dinosaurs go poopy. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm really excited.
Where do dinosaurs go poopy? Where do dinosaurs go poopy? Dogs go poopy in the park. Cats go poopy in the box. Birds go poopy in the sky. Fish go poopy in the river. I don't know where dinosaurs go poopy. Mommy, where do dinosaurs go poopy? I don't know.
Jolie, that was amazing. You wrote that all by yourself?
Yes!
You have the proficiency of like a 6th grade songwriter.
I'm so excited.
So do you have any like big plans now that you're famous? Like, are you going to like make an album? Are you going to like go on tour? What are the plans like?
Maybe I'm gonna have some lunch and some dinner, and I'm gonna have Pop-Tarts. And then I'm gonna ask my mommy, I don't know, play a board game. I don't know. I want to meet Elsa.
You want to meet Elsa from Frozen?
Yeah! She's so cool. She has a pretty dress. She's like, let it go, let it go. I want to make music with Elsa.
Oh, that sounds amazing. That's the true rock star life right there.
Yeah, she's so cool.
So if you could be any Disney princess, it would be Elsa?
Well, Elsa has the prettiest dress, but I think I think Princess Brave. Princess Brave has the biggest red hair. I want big red hair like Princess Brave, and a pretty big blue dress like Elsa.
Do you have a song for that by any chance? Just curious. If you don't, it's okay.
I can make a song. I'm good at making songs.
You're great at it.
Song? You want to make my Elsa song?
Yeah.
Elsa, you have a pretty blue dress. You can throw snow. You can make ice. Let it go, let it go. Oh, that's not my song. That's Elsa's song. Oh no. I don't want Elsa to be mad at me.
So I thought all your songs had questions in it. So that one has to say like, do you let it go, right?
Oh, where do I let it go?
Yeah, see, turn it into a question and announce your song.
We should write songs.
Yeah, I'll collaborate with you any day. We'd be like Phineas and Billy.
Yay! I don't know what that is.
Oh, it might be they're too old for you. I'm sorry. I forgot how young you are. You are very cool and like seem like a regular adult human.
Thank you.
Do you have any other songs before we wrap it up, or?
let's see. I have lots more. I like questions. I like song science questions. So I have a question. I have a song question for you. Okay. So this song is called "What Eats the Coronavirus." Okay. Because like the coronavirus is bad, and so I were in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "What eats it?" So it goes like this. What eats corona? What eats corona? Do bears eat corona? Do dinosaurs eat corona? Do tigers eat corona? Someone please eat corona! Yay!
That was amazing.
Thank
You are going to be a star any day now.
Thank you.
So, Jolie, before we go, do you have anything you want to plug that you want people to watch online?
You can follow me on Instagram, and I'm going to comment on my Instagram for more.
Cool, yeah. You could put that in the chat room once we have that ready.
Yay!
Thank you so much. Bye, Jolie. Keep it going for Jolie Dunn, aka Mora. Guys, our next performer is preparing for his new HBO special where he's going to roast Jeff Ross for 3 hours. Is this real? Please put your hands together for Dennis Holden.
No, that will not be the case. No, but.
You wouldn't roast Jeff Ross for 3 hours?
No, that's like going into like some kind of boxing match. I do not have that kind of stamina.
How you doing?
I am doing good, my friend. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. I like that we both dressed up.
I didn't realize how wrinkly my shirt is, but I'm okay with
I
that.
can't even tell.
I haven't put a tie on in 2 weeks.
What?
I know.
I've been forcing myself to put a tie and jacket on so that I could like feel better.
Yeah, because normally when I perform, I'll put a t-shirt on and I'll put a blazer over because that's my way of being casual but cool, being hip.
Yeah.
I'm in my mid-30s. I got to find a way to be hip.
Yeah.
But I'm like, for this, it's a professional broadcasting job, so I must look the part.
This is professional for you? I accept that. I like that. So you and I bonded over baseball a long time ago, right? I'm a Red Sox fan. Oh, I should have worn my Red Sox hat. You are a Mets fan.
Yeah, it's a fact.
But I also grew up kind of a Mets fan. I don't know if we've ever talked about this. My stepdad's a Mets fan. So I went to more Mets games than I did Red Sox games growing up.
Well, where you grew up, like you're in kind of like where you grew up was like no man's land because it's between New York and Boston, so it's right near that line. I'm
a lot closer to New York than I am Boston, though. I was like an hour, just a little over an hour to Shea Stadium, now Citi Field, and I was like 3 hours to Fenway. I don't know why I chose the Red Sox.
Well, you know what? You got 4 championships, so you know I have one. If you count when I was 2 years old.
So have you been watching like South Korean baseball? That started today.
So it started, So it started last night, and it started at 1 a.m, and I got about 2 innings in before I fell asleep. But it was exciting. I was up watching ESPN. They were talking about the Michael Jordan documentary over and over again. But they're like, Korean baseball is coming up, and then at 1 a.m. there was a half-hour rain delay. And I'm like, how is there a rain delay? So I sat through it. There was a very nice interview with a former major leaguer who played in Korea. And it's a little bit different, and there's no one in the stands, but it's baseball, and it was comforting.
Yeah. Was it like how you said it was different? How was different about it?
So the guys don't typically throw as hard. There's more contact. There's a little more offense. Right off the bat, there were some crazy defensive plays. I don't know if that's normal or not, but there was some crazy defense. And if you ever watch videos of what goes on in the stands, again, unfortunately not happening now with like cheerleaders and people in the stands going crazy, but what I love about baseball outside the United States is that the fans go nuts. I don't care if it's in Asia or South America or the Caribbean, wherever it is. When outside the United States, baseball fans are playing music and cheering and having so much fun. But we didn't get a lot of that yesterday. But it was just so great to have the game back. So, it's a little more normalcy, hopefully. We'll see what happens.
I need to check one of those games out. Something said, I think I read somewhere that Manny Ramirez wants to play in South Korea this year.
Yeah, I think he did that a bunch of years ago. I think he's in his late 40s now. After he had all the troubles in the States, I think he played there one year and was at 42 and was kind of crazy. So we'll see if he comes back and does it. There's a former Met that is now playing as a pitcher for, I think the team is the Bears. There's 10 teams, and they're all named after their sponsors except one. But so there's a couple of Americans. So there are a couple names that you'll know. There was a guy named Aaron Altherr that played a little bit for the Mets last year that's now playing in Korea.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's a good mix of, expats and, South Koreans and just people that are really good at what they do. So baseball is great no matter where it is, and I'm glad that we had some fun sports. And if you are awake at 5:45 this morning, I think that's when the next game is.
Ooh, maybe I'll be awake. I'll wake myself up for that. It feels like the World Baseball Classic is back, except only one country is in it.
Yeah, I'll never forget the year 2000 when the Mets made the World Series. They started that year in Japan with a 2-game series against the Cubs. And I'll never forget, I think I was a sophomore in high school, and the game started like 5 in the morning. And we got up at 5 in the morning to watch the Mets start the season in Japan. And on the way to school, listen to the game on the radio. And it's kind of crazy, but with DVR and caffeine, you can make these games a possibility.
Yeah. So, have you been bored without the games happening?
I am finding things to watch that I didn't know I'd watch before. Marble races amongst them, which are really kind of captivating.
Those are.
Say again?
Those are very captivating.
It's unbelievable. The one guy I watch who does it just really does an incredible job. Watching lots of old wrestling. Got my PS4 and playing some baseball video games there. Just really trying to do anything I can to either connect with people or conversely, try not to connect with anybody because I am tired of doing the Zoom and the video. It's kind of nice to just kind of like take a break sometimes too. So it's a balance between being lonely and being inundated with calls and text messages.
Well, I'm glad that you have been watching the weird sports. I have a challenge for you. Are you up for a challenge?
I am ready for the challenge, Ronnie.
Okay, so I'm going to show you some TikTok videos of one singular person, and I want you to broadcast them as if they were baseball.
Okay.
The tricky thing is none of them have anything to do with baseball.
So all right, so you're showing me TikTok videos of one individual person, and I'm doing it like base. Okay, all right, let's see what we can do. Yeah,
like here's the pitch. Or whatever. All right, let's just see how this goes. If this is terrible, whatever. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, this is the first clip. As soon as it loads, and
oh, it's a kickflip. He does a backflip. Oh, he kicks off the thing. Oh, it is gone. Wow, that is a Diet Coke and Mentos. All right, jumping into the pool. He's swimming into himself. He is collecting all of the body parts. There's the hair, the elbow, the knee, the hand, and finishes up with the hair. Unbelievable. Oh, it's a backflip. He's collecting body parts again, back of his head. Oh, what's that flip back there? Is he going to do a flip into the back? Is that going to be, upside down. Okay, he's backwards. I don't know how that's a thing that's happening. He's doing the Macarena backwards. I'm uncomfortable with his positioning. He gets hit in the head with a bag of flour. Oh, no, there's powder everywhere. Powder. He didn't see it coming. Oh, no, he cuts a pumpkin in half. That is the worst kind of rubber band ball I've ever seen. Can't deal with that kind of tension. Oh, there are seeds everywhere. Good thing you wore goggles. That was unbelievable.
You crushed it.
Well, that was fun.
Would you ever consider being an announcer for weird sports like that?
That is actually my live stream right now.
Yeah. You should put together a demo reel.
Right. Well, what I'm doing when I'm playing the baseball video games, I am doing the play-by-play and the color commentary. So I'm wind up in the pitch. Oh, that's a bad call. So these games are 40 minutes long. So I entertain myself by also, doing bits with myself.
When I was growing up, I wanted to be, I've never admitted this out loud to anyone, so ready for a little tidbit.
Please.
I wanted to be a baseball broadcaster from the age like 8 to like 15 is what my life goal was. And I would put on, there was a minor league AA baseball team in my hometown called almost said the wrong name, the New Haven Ravens.
Okay.
They were the Colorado Rockies AA team. And like Todd Helton, and I don't know if you remember Quentin McCracken.
Oh.
That is,
How can you forget?
yeah, he was pretty good. But I would put their AA games on. They would broadcast like 6 innings or 7 innings of it on local TV, and I'd put it on mute, and then I would record myself doing commentary into a cassette tape. And my mom walked in on me once, and it was the most shame I've ever had in my entire life. And all she said was, "Wow, you're really good at this." And like
so
that stuck in my brain.
Always goes a long way.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, this is something that I want to do. And I haven't like stayed wanting to do that, but I've always wanted to do something in that world. If that makes any sense.
No, I mean, I love sports too. And like when I was a kid, I'd listen to sports talk radio, either, at lunch at school or after school or overnights was a big thing. And, over the last couple of years, I run a baseball league out in Queens, and we play in Queens and Randall's Island. And one of the things we do at the end of every season, because my team is not good and we haven't made the championship game, so what we've done is we've streamed it live on Periscope, and people on Twitter or wherever else can watch it and comment and watch us do play-by-play. And it's a really fun experience. I do color commentary. My buddy does play-by-play. And it's a surreal experience because you get to know the guys, and you kind of make comments and you do some jokes, and you say, I bet the fly ball over his head goes up against the wall for a double. And you have such a respect for what those guys do, and traveling 162 games across the country and doing all that kind of stuff. So getting to do it a couple of times a year, it's a joy and it's a blessing. And whether it's comedy or sports or whatever, I love that I get to do it, and it's fun to put on a tie and talk with a friend and do some jokes and see what kind of silliness there is out there.
Yeah, I love it. All right, what are you plugging before we get out of here?
Dennis has a podcast. We're still doing episodes, and follow me on the socials and see what's going on.
Bye, Dennis. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Dennis has a podcast that you should all listen to. All right, that is our show. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We're doing another show tomorrow. If you liked what you saw, like and subscribe or whatever. I don't know. Bye.